What's up there, guys? Game Boys and Game Girls, welcome to Dead Saga. I'm your host, Joey Campbell. Now, let's begin by talking about this. Now, since we're getting the reboot film of The Lion King that no one asked for, well, plenty are flocking to see it. I'm here to talk about a film that came out before Lion Guard that got me real mad when I was a kid, and I still hate it. And a film after Lion King 1 and 1/2. Now, let's begin by saying this, though. I'm going to point kind of two or maybe a third one good thing about the film and a bunch of bad things about the film. I'm starting out with half of the bad thing, which is the opening. Now, allow me to run you back to the time that the first Lion King film came out. We had plenty of action films, but in this specific order, there was one film that flopped, that's pretty underrated in my general, and a film that was a hit like The Lion King, a box office hit, and that's a classic like The Lion King. The flop film that I think is underrated is The Shadow. Now, the second film that people literally say that's a big box office hit is Forrest Gump. You guessed it, Forrest Gump. These two films came out at the same time. So yeah. Now, let's begin off. Let me keep going with the story now. So, like I said before, Lion King 2, The Pride, Simba's Pride, is a sequel to the film. Now, let's begin by saying it takes place after the first film. But the first bad thing is that the opening from the original was peaceful and calm. This film decides to say that you need literally lyrics in the song. I mean, while the original film had people singing it, it felt calm and soothing, like an opera. This film has just people singing random songs at the time Pocahontas and stuff was out. And not just that moment. The animals, in the original, the animals just bowed down and showed they were animals. What is this film decided to do? No. You know what the animals do this time? They decide to make stomping noises with the elephants and do a bunch of things with the doves and all that stuff. That's right, they do that. That's pretty smart. That's smart. That you just make all that stuff happen when the original theme song was pretty good. Now, another thing that got me mad about Lion Guard was that they could literally just use Kiara as the character for the Lion Guards leading the team. Made more sense in my opinion. But let's get back to the film itself. So anyway, the main plot of the film is basically Romeo and Juliet story, which I'm okay with since the original film had to do something with Hannibal. But this film does nothing with this. I mean, literally, I've seen a bunch of films that are basically using that plot, but they make more sense than this film ever did. Like Sherlock Gnomes made a little more sense, and that's a horrible film, our predecessor and stuff. But let's get back to this film, like I said anyway. So, the main problem going into the film fully, it's like Timon and Pumbaa first. Like, they're literally horrible in this film. It's like, they're brought up at like some cool moments and stuff, like when Kovu, our character, and Kiara meet, and like after when Simba and Tira or something meet each other, they literally like have this moment where like they kind of, how do I put this? They have a fighting moment, and literally Timon and Pumbaa's right there, and they never really did any fighting. Like, they did no fighting at all. It's just like, they did no fighting, but they're called these characters, so yeah. Like, that's just what made the film even worse, or like, how they acted as characters in this film. They didn't guide anyone. They just kind of said, we are in charge of this movie. We make the rules here. We made Hakuna Matata famous. Disney, you are nothing without us. We made Hakuna Matata famous, okay? Hakuna Matata famous, okay? You did not make that movie famous. We made the movie famous. We are the heroes of the Central Grand of making this movie famous. So let's get that right. Get your facts straight now. Like I said, though, they're pretty stupid in the film. So like I said, imagine if they did something different, though. Now, my main problems going into the film are literally everywhere and stuff. So basically, Kovu is this character that's supposed to be a predecessor to Scar. We don't know if he's actually like kind of like his son or anything, even though he does have a song by some girl named Zira. And my other problem with this is like literally Zira is like some character that we don't know about. And the thing is like the lions in their part of the Pride Lands, like, they just look like some silly villains that put on some makeup and made themselves, like, look kind of dark and evil characters. And it was pretty stupid to me. I was like, wow, they look like some dark, evil characters. But like I said, back into the film's production and stuff, the film is a good film. And it's just not my kind of cup of tea. But doesn't mean it does not have some good things. Like, well, the first good thing is literally the voice actors return from the original film, and they do a great job. They're the only thing that's good about it. And the newcomers do a great job themselves, though, as they aged up the characters and stuff, unlike Romeo and Juliet, I guess. And second of all, it kind of resembles a little bit of the story from Princess and the Swan, a film that I never really watched. I like watching when I was very, very, very little and stuff. It was randomly on my channel on ABC, and I just literally watched anything on Freeform at the time. It was titled ABC at the time. So yeah, I literally just watched anything randomly, and it was just came on. It's more of that plot and stuff is different and stuff. So yeah, but like I said though, let's get back into the movie itself though. Like I said though, we don't know if Kobu's really his son or not, but all we know is that and that and that. So literally, when going into the film, I wasn't expecting it to be as great as I remember as a kid, since I bought it from DVD. Now, second of all, let's get back to it. So the characters of Kovu and Kiara age up, which I'm okay with. I actually like the plot. But these characters get shoved in our face throughout the whole film. This is the film right here. Shoving everything in our face. They're doing that now. Now, I want you guys to come closer. A little closer. A little closer. I'm gonna come close to you guys. This movie sucks! Oh my goodness! The characters suck at all moments, okay? But let's get back to one more good thing before I get into the film itself, the plots and stuff. The first good thing is, the second good thing is the animation, okay? The animations look good and everything. And second of all, from the original film, they changed these, what's again? DC DVD footage, Blu-ray footage from the DVR. I'm okay with that. So yeah, changing it from a DVR, from a DC, the DVD player. Cool with that. Now, let's get into the other problem going with the DVD player parts. Now, they have those kind of problems. So, yeah. Those problems get in the way and stuff. Anyway, they really don't, because the animation is pretty spotless. Like, they didn't change anything up. Rewatching the film is pretty spotless. I remember every moment from the film and stuff. But let's talk about Koba as a character and Kiara. These newcomers are pretty smart. And they're pretty cool. Pretty cool characters. But the problem going into the film is not that much to the characters. They're wasted. I like how they're more given the story than the other characters like Mufasa and Simba. Like, this is their story and stuff. So we don't need everything shoved in our face for the film. So I'm glad about that. Now, excuse me for one moment here. It calms down when I'm about to yell now. So I speak peacefully now when I didn't use it. Now, the plot of the film is that basically is that Simba now has a baby named Kiara. Now, the characters of Timon and Pumbaa, the comic relief now, think that it's a boy and learns that it's a girl. So we watch as like Simba grew up though, as we see her turn into, well, a young girl. Now, they're told never to go outside the village. Guys should have told the story a little bit more. But anyway, what happens is she goes to this big place and she meets with Kovu, who is, I guess, supposed to be following the paw prints of whatever his name is, Scar. Now, interesting villain that no one really brings up that much of the film. So yeah, that's what happens though. Now let's talk about my other problem with the film. Okay, I about the world. Let's talk about my other problem with the film itself now. Finally, a word off. The main problem is that literally, at the beginning, like when they try to trample over Scar and try to kill him, the hyenas killed Scar, so why do you hate Simba more? I mean, since you literally go after the hyenas now, I mean, all of the hyenas ate Scar up, and you blame Simba for that moment. But literally, Simba did was literally just punch him off a cliff, and he said, "My friends" and stuff. And the hyenas like literally jumped on top of him and ate all of his body pieces up. And literally, a bunch of the lions actually helped Simba and beat up Scar. So that's okay. But literally, why aren't you hunting the hyenas? And then later in the line goes, so why is the hyenas want to bring back Scar to life again? This makes no sense. You are mad at the lions and stuff, but you still want to kill Simba and stuff. And I mean, when you literally could just be going after the hyenas and stuff and say that, oh, we want you hyenas dead. You killed our friend or something. I don't know if that's his girlfriend or not. But like I said, though, they do that and everything. So they are not supposed to be together. As we see a great sequence of them growing up. And this is the good thing about this film is I think there's only like one kind of music songs. There's not that many of them in this film. And it's pretty awesome. Like, picture, instead of being Be Prepared, picture that song, except it's basically that song and stuff. And it's a pretty good song. Like, the music's up, it amps up the character. And like, literally, the change of character from Kobo and stuff, like, that's a great character change and stuff. But it's just how he looks too much like Scar. And I didn't want him, like, are they sure he's not kind of Scar's son or anything? He's just like supposed to be Scar's nephew or something. It makes no sense. But like I said, it goes in later and later to the film where the characters and stuff, blah 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 and everything, they meet up to each other again, and these moments come and stuff. So I'm okay with that. But literally later they get into this big fight and stuff where he was supposed to kill someone, and his brother or something dies. And literally later, what happens is all the lions of each get into this good fight sequence, which is pretty awesome. And then we get this cool moment of them deciding to join sides and stuff. And then whatever her name is, Zero, gets killed and stuff. And they try to do Mufasa thing with also mixing that in, you guessed it, with freaking Waterfall, which pretty sucked in fire. It just wasn't that good. To me, to be honest, this film is not that good at all. Like, the good things are replaced by bad things. But like I said, though, this film is pretty trashable movie. I mean, like, literally. I have so many questions I cannot answer in this whole review. My goodness. This is just a horrible movie. It's got horrible plot holes and stuff, which I'm okay with plot holes. I actually like them. But like I said, though, like, the film sucks on so many levels of being a movie. Like, if the first character that we see is, I really don't know what to say. It's like, literally, Kobo is a great character. I actually like this character more than Kiara. And I think if the film focuses more on Kiara, too, we could look at her story side. Because we're getting more her story side being, man, I want to be a rebellion. I want to do things myself. That's like amping up Robin mode. So, why not have her have an interesting story herself? Saying how she feels about being kind of the daughter of the king and stuff. I mean, we literally never got to see that from Simba's point of view because literally, as a king, all we knew was that stuff. And he never really, ever, to be honest, he aged up with Timon and Pumbaa, so we don't really know what happened while he was aging up with them. So, how would it feel to being the princess? He just decides he does not want to be king anymore, so he didn't really have responsibilities, but she has responsibilities. Never brought on. It's pretty stupid. Like I said, though, did this film suck? Yes! It sucks super bad. And I promise never to yell like this again, like many other YouTubers. But this was a horrible film, a horrible writing, horrible script, and I'm pretty mad that this even got greenlit. But like I said, this is a bad film, and I'll see you guys next time. That's all right now on Did It Suck?